I had the gift of growing up in the small town of St. Helena in the heart of the Napa Valley. Back in the 50s and 60s, when it was more of a Norman Rockwell photo than it is now. And many people ask me now, because I've lived here my whole life, what makes the Napa Valley so special? The thing that made me fall in love with the Napa Valley when I was young and still has made me stay here my whole life is that from Mount St. Helena to the south in the valley, the two mountain ranges that create the Napa Valley are like two big, beautiful arms stretching out to wrap themselves around one of the most gorgeous grape-growing regions in the world. It's all of the things that you read about. It's all the different soil types and all of the different varietals, but more than that, it feels warm and it feels beautiful and it feels filled with lifetimes of exploring winemaking here and families from generation to generation. And I think that makes it more special. That sentiment and that feeling of home makes it more special than anything. And I think it also makes the wines more special than anything. When I was growing up as a young winemaker, on two very different occasions, I had people who were very, very important to me and very influential to me tell me that they felt that they were just starting to understand and make the best wines that they'd ever made in their careers. One of them was my old mentor, and the other one was Bob Mondavi. And I think it isn't until you reach an age where you're perhaps in the fall of your life and you start to calm down and not rely so much on the analysis and all of the knowledge, but you start to rely on your instincts more, that you start to feel like you're a part of the wine you're making more than you ever have before.
When I have the opportunity to walk the vineyards with Tony, whether it's in the spring and the young growth is just blooming, to see his eyes shine when he's showing the canes and the little baby berries that are just forming, and then flash forward 3 to 4 months to October when it's harvest time, walking that same vineyard together and seeing the growth and maturity of those berries. Tony is so excited and so passionate about the development of those berries. He can see the ultimate wine in looking at a bunch of grapes.
As a winemaker, we spend sometimes years caretaking, guarding, watching out for, almost like a child, the wines that we make until we come to that point where we need to bottle them. It's a very difficult point for us as a winemaker. We need to be sure that our wine that we've wrapped our arms around and protected for all this time gets into a bottle with a cork and a label and gets out to you to enjoy. But when done successfully, there's nothing more beautiful than the perfect bottle of wine. Oberon is very special to me. It has given me an opportunity to use all of my experience, all of my passion for winemaking, to craft a wine with relationships, with growers, with all the sentiment that I have for winemaking that many, many people can enjoy, and that people can share around their table, that they can share for special occasions, and in that, create their own stories with Oberon. I think that it's that passion of the people, everyone who touches the grapes. And yeah, the soil, the climate, the grape varieties, but also I think that if the grapes are the heart of a wine, then the people are its soul.